me show you what's been going on with my booth. Feather trinket trays, and then the strawberry jars here. Some people buy the worry bears as well as the turtles. This is all the cats that are left, so he's gone, but everybody actually likes them. So I just finished setting up my booth. It took me quite a while. I was here around 7:30 and it's probably around 11 o'clock I think right now. And let me give you a tour of my booth. I actually forgot to bring one of my setups, the shelves, like the legs for it, so I wasn't able to set that up. I just set up whatever I could and whatever I could fit. Some of my jewelry I was unable to fit, so let me show you the booth. So this is my resin side. I have some feather trinket trays. I have 2 of those, and I have some jars. These are some ring holders. I've got my mushroom jars here, and then the strawberry jars here. And then some dragons and a dragon egg. And I got some plushies. Got a couple of my leggy froggies and some squish bears. We've got the Sammy the sea turtle. Alright, so let me continue on here while there's a break and people. We've got the acrylic whale and some bears here. And my cats, I've already sold one of the cats. I still have my squish bears, my leggy frogs, I have 4 of them. And mini loaf cats. I've got my resin coasters here. And my octo can't really be seen, but I have the desktop buddies right there. And these are my keychains. Got the keychains here. Some whale keychains. And these are new, these are mushy boys. Up here I've got my fused glass earrings. Hi there. We got the dragons. Baby dragons are right here. We got some birds. Little octos. I sold one of the octos here, but the chickens are still here. Let me move these guys around. Then I sold one of the axolotls so far. Chunky one is still there. Then we got the cute turtles here. I have a cow, a dragon, and then another cow. So let me show you back here. I actually bought this backdrop over here. And one of the sides of my signs broke, so I couldn't pull that out, but I kind of like that fairy look for the backdrop. Right, I'm just doing a little update here. It kind of slowed down again. There's a continuous amount of people walking around, so it's cool. But let me show you what's been going on with my booth. Take a look here. So we've got the resin stuff. I haven't sold any bookmarks yet, or the ring holders, but I did have some people buy the worry bears as well as the turtles. I think I had a couple of the turtles today. Then we still have these guys, the egg. And then the dragons are still here. Oh, there's one over there. We got the trinket jars. And I still have the bowls here in the bottom. These guys. I still have my strawberry jars, and nothing yet on the mushroom jars. So we've got, this is all the cats that are left. And we still have Sammy, the sea turtle. We also still have the squish bears, lakey froggies. I think it's because they're so low on the bottom. We've got the mini loaf cats. I sold 2 of those, I believe. We have the acrylic whale still there, and the bears. I decided to bring out some of my fringes since I had a little bit of space here on top. Then I have, I sold one of my fused glass studs. No keychains yet today. Oh, that's not true. I did sell one of these, I think. And nothing yet on the resin coasters, but everybody actually likes them. Baby dragons are still here. Sold one of the birds. Octos are still here. Sold one of these guys, the pink one. Sold one of the axolotls. No chickens quite yet today. Maybe they're too much in the back, can't see them too well. No turtle yet sold, but I did sell the small cow, so he's gone. Belly dragon is still here, and the cow is still here. He doesn't have his bag, so I should make a bag for him. So it's 5 o'clock right now, and the crowd is slowing down. We're here till 6. We can start packing up at 6. There's been a steady flow of people. Sometimes not so many, but then at least it's regular. It's not like empty or anything like that. Let's do a update on the booth and see what's been sold. So we still have our ring holders and jars, as well as the bookmarks. Nobody bought the bookmarks. I got a couple people buying the turtles. I did have somebody buy one of the dragons. The water dragon was sold, and I think I'm gonna plan to do more of the dragons next time. We still have the bowls, and these guys are still here. I think those ones you can't really see too well. We got the strawberry jars and the mushroom jars. These are all the cat loaves that are left. Sammy's still here. Taking a video of them.
Doing it like scented elements.
Mom, look at it. They have so much.
Yeah. Like, they're not like gonna be dressed up like. No.
Yeah.
I might dress him up as Appa though.
Chickens.
Or Momo. Hilarious. With the big ears.
Move the cow over so we can see the chickens. Belly dragon is still there. I want to move the belly dragon over here. Still got some axolotls. I did sell a couple of turtles. The acrylic turtles.
Where are you going, buddy? Hey, why are you going backwards?
Hey there, welcome back. I'm Earthly Jules, and this is the wrap-up portion of my market. It's been about, I'd say, almost a week. It'll be a week tomorrow since my market, and I have only been able to do my wrap up video now. So what I'm gonna do for this video is I'm gonna go through what sold and how much I sold it for, and also how much I made for this market, how much it costs to be in the market, and tell you a little bit about the market itself. Okay, so this is River. He has come to be in the video as well. Say hi, River. Yeah. Alright, so let's get into the details. This market was last week, August 11, and it was in Centennial, Colorado. It is on a busy street, County Line Road. So this is actually the second time I have done this market. I did it last month in July, and then this month. I'm skipping next month, but I'll be back again in October. So I'll have time to do some market prep because I'm running low on stuff. I guess let's start out with the hours. The market is from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. So you're allowed to pack up at 6 p.m. Setup started at 7, and I actually arrived around 7:30. Everything was marked, like all the booths. I was booth number 43. I started out quite early. I was kind of changing around my booth. I actually used these shelves for plant displays. I have to put it together. It's mostly already put together, but I have to put like the vertical pegs for it so that I will build it up. Took a little bit of time to do it. I did have something negative happen that I forgot to bring the vertical pegs for a set of them. So I only had very limited space because I wasn't able to set up the second set of shelves that I was supposed to. I'm gonna see if I can insert a picture here for it so that you can see what it looks like. I do like that wooden look to it, and I think I might keep it. The only problem with those shelves is that I do want to raise them a bit. They were kind of low, which is good for children, but not for older, like teenagers or like adults. So kids really like it because they can see the plushies that are low. I think next time I might buy a second set of the same shelves and then just build it up to be a little bit higher so it's more eye level. My target audience there, like all the people that were buying, there was a range, but mostly I believe I'd say they'd be like high school and college students, or maybe even young adults or adults that are just starting to work. I believe that those are most of the people that were looking at my stuff. So definitely I might raise it up. Another problem with it being so low is that kids end up playing with it too much, and a lot of parents are good telling them not to play with it, but there are a couple of parents that just allow their kids to just mess up the whole table or the whole display and play around with it. I don't mind too much, but I mean there's a certain point that like you don't want them to play with it too much. They can touch it and look at it and stuff, and I'm okay with that. But once they kind of end up playing with it, I wish that parents would actually kind of tell their kids to like, oh, be gentle or don't touch it too much. I don't know if it's just me, but that is one problem with it being kind of low. So I might raise it up just a tad so that we can avoid that situation. I ended up going just by myself this weekend. Normally either my husband comes with me, or either my sisters come with me, help me set up, or sometimes they even stay during the market. This month I thought, let me give it a try what it would feel like if I would do it myself, because it is kind of like my own small business, so I should be able to do it by myself. So I took the car and I tried to fit everything in there. We have a pretty small car to work with, but I was able to get everything in. I didn't actually bring a table this time just because I was trying to get away from it, but I think I do like having a table there. So maybe next time I might bring one table or two. I'm still working on the booth itself. It took me quite a while to set up. I'd say it took me like from 7 a.m. and I was finished around 10:30. The amount of people at the market was a fair amount. It wasn't like a lot of people, but it was continuous, like a slow trickle of people. Once in a while there'd be more people and stuff, so that was good. I'd say the weather was pretty good this time, although the winds were pretty strong. We didn't have to put our tents down or anything, and I always make sure to bring my weights, but I've been thinking about like getting maybe new weights because mine are big and bulky. I have those sandbags to carry around, and that kind of gets messy because some of the sand keeps falling out. So I might end up getting like those actual weights that you slip onto the legs of the tent. But we'll see how that goes. I might have like 1 or 2 more outdoor markets, and then in the winter I believe I have more indoor markets, so that might be able to wait till next year. I'm also wanting to buy a new tent because my tent is very low, so people kind of hit their heads. I don't know why it's so low, but when I have it to the highest level, it's still very low. I might get a tent, but I might wait for that till next year again for next year's market. I am trying to stylize my booth because I am starting a new aesthetic for my brand. I'm still gonna call myself Earthly Jewels Boutique, but I think I want to go with a sort of like a mystic forest fairy core aesthetic, and I am in love with everything fairies and flowers, like outdoor nature, dragons and mystical beings and stuff like that. So for my booth, I'm planning to I already bought a backdrop, which you actually saw in my video. So I might add like greenery and stuff and try to figure out how to make it more like foresty and mystical, fairy core kind of look and feel. So that's the market. It went by pretty quickly, and like I said, there was a fair amount of people, but I feel like not a lot of people were buying. It might be just the time of year because it's not quite gift giving season or Christmas season, so hopefully it'll pick up the closer it gets to fall and Christmas time as well. So with that being said, let me get into what actually sold in the market. So I have a list here in my notebook. I tried to list everything. I think I have everything down correctly. But as I say, if I have something similar left over here, then I will show it to you. I didn't take any pictures of it to begin with, so I won't be able to put a picture on the side. But if I have something similar, I'll show it here. So let's start off with my first sale was a purple cat loaf. That was at 10:25 a.m., pretty much right after I set up. So my cat loaves actually kind of look like this. This is one of the cats that were left over, and they're pretty small. That's my cat loaf. This one I sold for $15. So that is the first one. And then the second one was about $11.24. This person bought 2 things. They bought a blue axolotl for $20, and they bought a teal mushroom keychain for $12. So my axolotls actually look like this. Okay, I don't have the exact color that was sold, but this is what he looks like. He's really cute. And that one I sold for $20. The mushrooms, so this is the mushroom kind of style that I sold, and it is like one of those that pop open and close like a fidget toy. So it does have a face in it, and it is a keychain. So these ones, actually the keychain I was selling for $12 each, or 2 for $10. She only bought 1, so that was $12. The third person that bought was at $12.03. This was a a small octo made of blanket yarn. So I don't have any more of that size octo, but this is what it kind of looked like, but smaller. Okay, it was probably about this small. For that one, I sold it for $12. The third person that bought was at $12.40, and they were for 2 worry bears. So the worry bears are my resin keychains, and they kind of look like this. That's the worry bear, and the worry bear actually has a little poem about how he like takes care of your worries and holds it and makes it go away. So that I included that. I actually posted a sign up this time for the worry bears, and I actually sold more this time. So I definitely think that having a sign there with a poem actually helped. This person bought 2, and that was for 2 worry bears for $15. I sell, I believe 1 worry bear I sold for $10. If they buy 2, it's only $15. So it was a good deal. That person bought 2 worry bears. Next person was right after that, so I didn't put a time because the next person bought right away. So the next person bought 1 maroon bird for $15 and 1 yellow velvet cat. So same thing for the cat, like the blue one that I had. It was a yellow velvet one. And then for the bird kind of looked like this. It's about this big. It was a maroon one though, and it had really long like strands of hair going down. So I thought these birds are really cute and soft and mushy. That one I sold for $15. So I've had this from last year still during the Christmas market. I'm glad I was able to sell one because there were 3 of them. It was a trio. Here's the other bear. This is the 2 bears. There were 3 of them. Now there are only 2. So I think I might make more birds, but it might be a little bit smaller. So I don't know. We'll see. So the next person that bought was at 1 o'clock or 1:08 p.m. And that was for the big cat. So this is the mini cat. I had a much bigger cat. I only had 1 of those. I sold that one for $20. Next person that bought was at 2:08, and that person bought 2 mini cats. They bought the mini cats. So the mini cats look like this. They're really tiny, and these ones don't have the whiskers on them, and I might actually add that. I'm not sure why they aren't too popular. I thought people would really like these ones, but they are keychains, so they're actually $12 each or 2 for $20. So this person bought 2 of them. They also bought, I don't have a sample of it, but a mini unicorn made of resin. 3 things, and that was for $30 for everything. The next person bought a traveling turtle. So the traveling turtle is kind of like the worry bear. I have a poem for it. They kind of look like this. They're super cute, actually. There's that. Here's another one. So I had these all lined up, and there was a poem there that I include when you buy it. So traveling turtles are actually $8, and that is cash. Next person bought a worry bear again. Here's a sample of the worry bear, and that's a worry bear keychain. Worry bear, they bought 1 worry bear. That was for $10. And then a fused glass stud earrings. Pair of earrings that were purple, and that was $10. So I don't have an example here with me for that, unfortunately. So the next person that bought was at 2:30. The person bought a white cow with like teal trim, like his ears were teal, and his horns and the paws or his hooves were teal colored. So that one was paid for by cash, and that cost $20. The next one that was sold was at $2.50, and that was for a blue velvet cat, similar to this. And this was for $15. Next person that bought was at $3.27 for a sea turtle for $15 and a squish bear for $15. So the sea turtles are these guys. The sea turtles are these guys. This is like a new plushie that I made for these markets. It's made of acrylic, and the turtle shell is actually like a variegated yarn, so I think it looks really cute. She bought one of these for $15. And then the squish bear. The squish bear is another one from last season or Christmas time last year. These is what it looks like, and I sold one for $15. So I had 3 of them again, just like the bird. I think they're pretty cute, but it took some time for people to buy these. I don't know why, but I think if I have more of them like lined up, I don't know, would it sell better? I had 3, so these are $15. I'm glad I was able to sell one. The next person bought another pair of fused glass stud earrings for $10. And then the next one was a small velvet turtle. So I do, along with that, this kind of turtle, I also made. So this is the small velvet turtle. Something similar to this. This one I was able to sell for $15. I believe the turtles are a little bit difficult to make, so I charged them a little bit more because you do like the separate parts, the head. For this one, the legs are actually crocheted in. You don't have to sew them separately, but there is one that I have that's a turtle, and for that, it's the sea turtles, you have to sew in the legs separate. The next one after that at $4.27 was a purple water dragon. So this was a resin piece that I made. I have some resin dragons. I think I had 3 of them. One of them sold, which is the water dragon. Next was at $4.55, which is an acrylic turtle. Something similar to this again. And that one was for $15. And the last one was at $5.43. So almost towards the end of the market. Market closes at 6. At $5.43, I sold a keychain, which was an octopus and a whale. So one would have been $12, but then they bought 2, so it's 2 for $20. This is what my whale keychain looks like. I sold one of those. I have 2 kinds of octos, so I think it was more like this one. So that's pretty cute. And this is the other kind that I have. So this one takes a little bit longer because of its tentacles, but I really like these ones better than this one. This one, I also sell it for the same price, both of them, because they're both keychains. Okay, so that is that for all of the things that sold. Let me tell you about which ones did not sell. I have this axolotl that's a chunky axolotl, and I only have one of them, so maybe that's why that they don't actually end up buying it. Maybe they don't like the colors. Everybody picks it up and thinks it's really cute. So for the next market, I'm definitely going to make more of these because I think it's super cute. It's like really chunky, and I love his tail. I'm going to make a couple more in different colors and see how that goes. Then I have my larger octopus. I was selling these at $20, but for this one, it actually was not sold, so I had 3 of them. I had chickens. I had made more chickens. None of them sold, although people still actually picked them up and liked them. Another new one that I brought with me are these chunky frogs. These ones did not sell. I had 5 of them or something like that. I brought this guy with me, and last time I sold one. This time he does not have like a bag, so he's still here, and I'm selling these for $35. I will have to bring that next time. Then I have my 2 Diddy Dex dragons. These are them. I think they're super cute. They've got really long tails and he's like a baby dragon. And just look at his paws. How cute is that? And their eyes. I feel like they both have to be bought at the same time because look, they're like opposite colors. But I think I might try to make more of these kinds and see if there's more different colors if people will end up buying them. Another new thing that I brought with me were mushy boys. So I had 3 mushy boys with me, 2 in this red color and 1 in this color, and none of those sold so far. I also had this chunky cat, which is in a variegated color. Last time I sold one similar to this, which was the rainbow cat that kid picked out. This time nobody bought him, but that's alright. I'm going to keep him here for the next market as well. Another thing that has not sold since Christmas last year are these little polar bears in different colors. I have 3 of them. I know that I have a mint green in this one too. This one did not sell either. I don't know why, because they're super cute. They maybe weren't displayed in the correct place, but I'm sure they'll find a home pretty soon. So I've got other things like the flowers that weren't sold. I have a gummy worm that's just one off. I need to make more of these. People picked them up, but nobody actually ended up buying them. I won't go through every single one that was not sold. I've also got the little leggy froggies. None of these sold this time either. Lastly, let me show you this guy. This is what I call the belly dragon because he's laying on his belly. I think he's really cute, but nobody bought him. And also nobody bought my big sea turtle, which I don't have here with me. I ended up calling him Sammy. Sammy the sea turtle. He's still there, but he does catches everybody's eyes. So it's more of like a piece that to bring people in. Alright, that's that for what sold and what didn't sell. Let's do a breakdown of the totals. Using Square, I was able to sell $190. In Venmo, I sold $32. And in cash, I sold $100. So the grand total would be $322 for the day. Now, the market fee or the booth fee is quite expensive. It is $150. So I would say that I'm not quite that happy with the sales, but at least I did sell quite a bit. I just think that it's probably just the time of year. People aren't buying too much quite yet. School is starting soon, so they might not be wanting to spend. So hopefully as Christmas time rolls around, I'll be able to load up on my stock, get more sales for the Christmas season because I have a couple of things, couple of markets prepared already in November. I have one in October, and I don't know if I should go ahead and do like a fall market. There's one in Highlands Ranch in the end of September, which the booth fee is not bad, but it's for 2 days. So I don't know. I'll have to decide that pretty soon so I can put in my application. So that is it for this market wrap up. Thank you so much for watching me here today. I appreciate if you comment on my video. Subscribe if you like these kind of videos about market vlogs. I do a lot of resin work with me videos as well. So if you want to watch me make all my resin pieces, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and come back again soon. Bye!